Hello everybody,
Team
Wisdom
Empire's
here,
turn to
bringing you
ban.
a Dota 2 cast. This is going to be between Team Secret
Radiant
and
team
Team
ban.
Empire. This is going to be from the Star Ladder Series Season 10, really recent tournament. As of casting it, it's actually going on right now, so be sure to check it out. You can find it on Twitch, of course. I'm going to be casting some random games from it and then uploading them to the YouTube channel. So if you're interested in watching pro Dota teams play, check it out. Pro Dota teams, amateur Dota casts, however, but I try to improve. So jumping right into the picks and bans here. You're going to see a ban of Skywrath from Team Empire and then a ban of Bat Rider from Team Secret. Team is secret, by the way. It's a top secret, as you can see here by the little picture. Team Secret is a new team, actually. Formed from players from a lot of different teams, actually, from post TI4. It's going to be consisting of Puppy, Big Daddy, S4, Kuroki, and Simba, with 3 A's at the end. So yeah, I can give a little information about the players. Probably better to do that now before when the game starts, because with pro games, of course, they're going to be doing things like smoke ganks, and there's action even from the very beginning. So I'll just go ahead and introduce the players right now. So down here on Team Secret, you're going to have Puppy, who formerly played for Navi, but he left post TI4. I don't know the exact dates about when these players left, but I think they were all post TI4. So Puppy left. He's still going to be. He's the captain of this team, though.
5 seconds remaining.
Next up, you got Big Daddy, who switched over from Han to Dota, I believe. I think he was a Han player. I think he played for Fnatic as well. But he made the switch to Dota, most probably because Han is kind of dying. I don't really know. I'm not too familiar with the Han professional Han scene, but you know, Han's obviously pretty similar to Dota, so we're gonna be making the switch over. And hold that thought for a minute, so I want to talk about these picks. We're gonna have the Brewmaster from Team Empire and the Death Prophet and Razor on Team Secret. So nothing too crazy so far. These are fairly standard picks, but very popular in the meta recently. Death Prophet, very good for pushing. Exorcism, just as good as ever, really. Razor, very powerful, good for pushing with the Eye of the Storm. If you get the Ags upgrade with it, though.
10 seconds
or does it
remaining.
normally affect? I think actually, I don't think it affects buildings without the Ags upgrade, but I could be wrong about that. But very popular picks as of recently.
Reserve time.
They also, I should also mention they banned out the Wisp and then the Void from Secret. Void's been a very popular hero as of recent too. So many things to be comboed with it. Skywrath actually being one of the obvious ones. Medusa, that's a pretty neat pick. I don't really see too many Medusas, so kind of excited for that. We'll see how Secret wants to respond to that. So continuing from before, though, I'll introduce the next player. I'll introduce S4. He actually won the TI4 solo tournament, which is pretty cool. And he was on Team Alliance, so post TI4 he decided to join Team Secret. That's next. Next we got Kuroki. He was from Team Navi. I don't really have too much information on that, other than he was from Team Navi, which is obviously, you know, it's Navi, huge Dota team, a lot of victories under their belt. Then we have Simba, who I believe also switched over from Han to Dota. I think actually simultaneously with Big Daddy. If I'm not, I want to say they're on the same team. I'm not 100%. But yeah, he made the switch too. So gonna go ahead and ban out the Earthshaker here. Earthshaker's been a fairly popular pick as of recently. So I think that's a pretty solid ban. Would have been nice to have a little initiate with the Earthshaker, but they can always pick something else. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce the Team Empire now, which is a Russian team. No, very good team though. So we got Silent here, who actually rejoined Team Empire. Next up we
Team
got
Empire's
Solo, who
turn
was,
to
I
ban.
believe, a stand-in. He was a stand-in for someone. I wrote it down. Oh, I guess I didn't, but I'm pretty sure he was a stand-in for someone, though. And I guess he just did a good job. They
10
decided just to
seconds
keep him on there.
remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Next up, you got Mag. He came from Virtus Pro, I believe. Him and another player always want to fly, who actually isn't here. I believe the stand-in, this person right here.
10
I don't have any
seconds
information about
remaining.
that player, though. However, then last is Resolution, who
5
was also on
seconds
Virtus Pro,
remaining.
I believe. So actually, a lot of Virtus Pro players, former Virtus Pro
Reserve
players, onto
time.
Team Empire. Gonna go ahead and ban out the Alchemist. Alchemist, I guess being played as a support would be the case.
Radiant team pick.
Don't see a ton of Alchemist hard carry. Not completely unheard of, but I think since the changes a while back, he's just more opted out to be played as a support. I'm going to go ahead and ban out the Dazzle and the Nature's Prophet. Nature's Prophet set I think is a nice ban. It's gonna stop like any kind of like global split pushing, stuff like that. So
10
I think
seconds remaining.
map control is definitely going to be headed towards the way of Secret here,
5
between the Death
seconds
Prophet
remaining.
pushing out lanes and the Razor. Gonna be looking to take some early towers probably.
Reserve time.
So we'll see how Empire tries to deal with that. Medusa's very good with the split push for pushing stuff like that, but she's only gonna be a real threat into the late game. Not too great in the early game, so we'll see what they get to supplement that. Maybe make it so she can farm better.
Team
Doom going to be
Empire's
coming out.
turn
Doom's
to
is kind of
pick.
an overall counter, really to every hero, I want to say. Some obviously more than others, but Doom really kind of counters everything. So ideally, I mean, there's still 3 more picks to go, but he's probably going to be one to put the Doom onto the Brewmaster before he can use Primal Split. And if not the
Radiant
Brewmaster,
team
probably the Medusa, but we'll see what else comes out. The Doom will disable the Mana Shield. I believe it disables the Mana Shield and the Split Shot, so kind of rendering her almost useless, at least until she gets a really lot of farm. But it's gonna be a Shadow Demon pick. I don't know if there'll be like a Mirana to follow this up or what, but we'll see.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
And I hope this doesn't distract
Reserve time.
anyone that might be seeing this. I wanted to keep that up there so I can kind of monitor it and see where my frame rate is at. It's supposed to be at 60, locked at 60, so, but that's okay though. Either way, I apologize.
Crystal Maiden.
Okay, looks like I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the Crystal
Team
Maiden.
Empire's turn to pick.
Pretty solid support. I don't think it like particularly synergizes like with these heroes, but I mean, solid support nonetheless. They can like throw it in the jungle if they want to. Have the Death Prophet middle maybe. I want to say the Razor solo bottom. Although the Doom might be bottom, and then maybe the Razor like in the off lane. I'm not sure.
10 seconds remaining.
So we'll see what they decide to do with that. Then the Crystal Maiden in the jungle, and then swing
5 seconds remaining.
swing to the safe lane to help out with a gank if she needs to. And gonna go ahead and pick up a Magnus.
Radiant team ban.
I think that's a pretty cool pick. It's gonna give him some more team fight. Now you got the Magnus and the Brewmaster. That's actually pretty scary combined with the Medusa. Imagine getting Magnus RP. Get a slam from Brewmaster into the split, and then you got
10
split
seconds
shot from
remaining.
Medusa, just raping everything. So
5
we'll see how it
seconds
works out for
remaining.
them, though. I don't think Secret's gonna play that
Team
bad. I don't think they're gonna
Empire's
like
turn to
be all
ban.
clumped up like all 4 or 5 or something like that. I'm a little worried right now for Empire because I feel like just against Secret, like the split push is gonna be really potent. I don't know if Empire's
10
gonna be able to
seconds
deal with that
remaining.
too well. They can probably just rat it down.
5 seconds
Take
remaining.
they take towers very fast between the Death Prophet and the Razor.
Reserve time.
So we'll see what they pick last to kind of help deal with that. As for Mag versus Death Prophet middle, I think that's a fairly even lane. You got the Shockwave to help out with the last hits and harass. Death Prophet's gonna have the Crypt Swarm, so that's gonna she's gonna use that for last hits and harass. But I think other than that, it's fairly even. Maybe a little bit of the edge going to Death Prophet there because of the range advantage, of course. And they actually are going to go ahead and ban the Mirana. I think that's a pretty obvious ban, probably like a support Mirana with the Shadow Demon just going around ganking. They don't want to have anything to do with that. They don't want Medusa to get any kind of early advantage,
remaining.
so I think that's a pretty good ban, pretty solid ban.
5 seconds remaining.
And gonna go ahead and ban out the Enigma, okay.
Radiant team pick.
I say that's a pretty solid ban. Just because it's gonna like lock down some of the team fight. You don't want to have like a Medusa getting black holed or anything like that. But there's obviously still other options they can go with, especially since Medusa's not really a BKB type hero. I think Lincoln Sphere for sure, especially against like the Doom, and then you got like the Crystal Maiden Frostbite. Other than that, those two right clicks. Oh, and the level death.
10
So
seconds remaining.
yeah, definitely some stuff you want to be blocking though. I mean, the worst one's
5
obviously the
seconds
Doom,
remaining.
then followed by like the Frostbite, then the level death. So I imagine we'll be seeing a Lincolns this game. Next up, the Elder Titan. Alright. So that natural order. Ooh, man. That's going to be really taking some of the armor away from Medusa, reducing that survivability a little bit. The Earth Splitter. So this is a pretty decent team fight. I don't think anything that's too well synergized, but it's whatever. Nothing too quirky, too gimmicky. Pretty solid. The team fight's there. But also, like, the split push is also there with the Death Prophet. Killing towers really fast, sieging towers.
5 seconds
and it's going to
remaining.
go ahead and be a Sven. I wasn't really expecting that, to be honest. I mean, Empire knows best, but I don't know. It seems like kind of an odd pick. I think it's going to be a support Sven with this lineup. Yeah, it's got to be a support Sven. I don't see any other way. Which isn't something you see too much, but I mean, I don't think that's necessarily a bad idea. Sven's going to be pretty powerful. He's going to be able to give some bonus armor to Medusa, which is definitely needed with the Elder Titan natural order. So he's going to be able to use the Warcry to boost her up a little bit, and then of course he's got his stun. That can, I mean, you don't need the Shadow Demon for the Sven stun to set it up, but I mean, whatever. Either way, I think it's. I'm going to say the draft is favoring
remaining.
Secret, but we'll see. I think it's really going to come down to how these players, how they play it out. Because this Medusa will really start wrecking face later on. So I think even with the Elder Titan natural order, although it could prove to be too much, who knows. Looks like they're going to go ahead and pause the game here for whatever reason. Looks like Pink didn't choose a hero yet, so I don't know what it's waiting for. Bastard, pick your hero, you son of a bitch. He's probably having some kind of technical issue or something. I don't know how long this is going to last for, though. I don't know if I should fast forward or not, but... oh shit, I didn't know that was going to happen. The zoom out feature there. It's pretty nifty, though. It's going to be really nice for keeping tabs on those team fights. So, there you go. It's actually locked at 60 FPS right now. So... looks like it's going to be Empire Resolution in the middle lane on the Magnus, I imagine. Going to be getting pooled, a couple tangos there. He wants to save his money and go straight for that bottle, which costs 700 now with the new patch instead of 650. Used to be 600 just flat out. You could buy it straight up if you wanted to, although that was never really recommended. Certain situations perhaps, but it's going to be the Brewmaster on the offlane. Going to be picking up the Boots of Speed first. That's going to give him some nice little survivability, the bonus movement speed. I think it's very nice to have. Brew can definitely an okay offlaner, but I think the boots is a good thing to have, and Pool to Tango too, since he did have to buy the boots first to for the bonus survivability. So up in the top lane, it's looking like a try. We're gonna have Empire Silent here on the Medusa, and she's just gonna be looking to farm up. Looks like setting up for the Ring of Aquila. A little bit of early game presence with that.
30 seconds
it's gonna be solo on the Shadow Demon, although he is not soloing this game. I don't know if he ever actually does, maybe once in a while, but Yeah, it's going to be Solo on the Shadow Demon, and then it's going to be Soniko on the Sven, a player I'm not familiar with, but yeah, so we're just going to see what these supports do, how if they'll stay top a lot. I think Medusa will be okay versus the Doom solo for the most part, at least
The
until
battle begins.
the Doom's level 6. Obviously, then she's going to need to be babysat a little bit. Although, she might be okay, depending on how good her farm's going, but gonna be dropping a sentry ward there, dewarding that right away. Nice little pickup there. I think he's just suspecting. See, I think he just suspected it was there. I don't think he necessarily knew though. But either way, that's a nice little pickup. So it's gonna be losing some vision there. So yeah, then we're gonna have the Death Prophet middle, the Doom top lane, and the Crystal Maiden is actually gonna go into the jungle, and she's gonna be able to get some farm. She farms nicely up there, just farming these big creeps. And down here in the bottom lane, we're gonna have Big Daddy on the Elder Titan and Kuroki on the Razor farming it up. Elder Titan trading blows with the Brood there. Only 3 more tangos. He only has 8 tangos, but I think it's okay to trade blows with the natural order. Although he is gonna have to be careful against this Brewmaster because he's gonna be level 2 soon, and with the stomp coming out, that could mean some trouble. But the Razor's gonna be coming in here and harassing him out a little bit, so they should be just fine there. I don't imagine too much will happen down here, but I'll keep an eye on it. Gonna have a ward by Brewmaster here. It's gonna give him vision of the rune, obviously, and potential ganks. I like this little tree thing here, this little like setup they got going on here. It kind of reminds me of Heroes of the Storm type jukes, though, because that's the way the Heroes of the Storm looks now. I mean, that's the way Heroes of the Storm looks, and Dota decided to kind of copy it, I guess. I don't know. It's a little silly, but whatever. I don't really know who exactly this favors. If this favors like the offlaner, or if this is gonna favor the Radiant side. I think the Radiant side, because you can hide inside of those trees and set up for ganks. Rue's gonna be going down there and securing that rune, which turns out to be a double damage. Nice little pickup for him. That's gonna actually, it's probably not gonna serve too much of a purpose. He's gonna be able to harass this Elder Titan though. If this Elder Titan isn't careful, he's gonna die, I think, because that double damage, man. He's sitting for 100 a pop with that slow, but he's gonna be forced back from the Razor, so I'll definitely keep an eye on that though. Let me put up the last hit tab here. And you're going to see that Medusa's ahead on the farm right now. She seems to be getting it all. Looks like the Doom just kind of said fuck it and decided to go into the jungle because he does need farm. And, oh, I missed this. But meanwhile, down here, it looks like he is actually going to be trading blows with that double damage Brewmaster. Oh, this is going to be very close, but I think he's getting away. And it looks like it's actually going to be Mag who's overextending. Oh, that's painful, man. That's painful. So close to that first blood. But instead, it's actually him who gets first blooded. Oh no. So yeah, Big Daddy's just gonna be retreating. That's, Jesus, that's a nice little pickup right there. I feel bad for the Brew though. Oh man, that's awful. So these supports just farming up the jungle here. Yeah, there's really nothing to do up here in the top lane. They're just pulling, killing all the creeps. So I think it's definitely the right move for the Doom to go and get. He's got the level 2 from there. It looks like he is gonna be headed back up top though. He's gonna have to be careful though, because between the disruption, what's called disruption? Disruption. I don't even know the name of the move, but disruption and the Sven stun. Gotta watch out for that, man. That'll kill you. Once again, harassing the Brew out of lane, and Crystal Maiden just continues to farm it up in the forest. She's doing pretty good. Almost gonna be level 3. She looks like to be, yeah, she's attacking this camp. Kind of sucks to get those mud golems. Can't do too much about that though. Support's gonna be coming in to secure these runes. Looks like it's gonna be Puppy securing a haste rune, and Death Prophet securing the bounty rune. Personally, I really like the addition of the bounty rune. I think it takes a lot of the like RNG out of the game. That way, like, you got 2 people mid, like one goes this way, one goes that way, and 50-50 chance. Who's gonna get it? Like, who the fuck knows? It's 50-50 chance, bitch. But I think it's a lot better this way. So it looks like I'm actually going to put the Elder Titan in the offlane, which I think is pretty good. So he's just going to be up here. He can actually secure a little bit of farm. Well, not necessarily. I mean, they're pulling right now, so secure a little bit of farm with the Astral Spirit, but actually hold that thought because just after they finish up the small camp, they're actually going to be smoking up and headed towards middle lane. They're going to be headed towards, looks like they might be headed towards top lane or back to middle for the Crobe. Oh boy. This is with the latest patch, of course. They're going to be headed up through here, I think, and securing a kill on here. And as for this, he's playing fairly defensively, but this is kind of a tough one to see coming. That's a dead, that's a dead Elder Titan. Couldn't even get the stomp off. So that's going to get a little bit of gold back to, or not back to, sorry, but to Silent, who is a little bit behind on the last hits right now. But I want to say he's on top of the net worth. No, actually like 500, 400 gold behind, so. But definitely doing okay up here, farming. It already has the treads, Ring of Basilius. Return that into Ring of Aquila very soon. And meanwhile, you got the Razor down here farming it up. And I like this. I don't know what item he's going to go for first. I don't know if he's going to be building the mechanism, most likely. Or it could be the... No, probably not the Doom, because he's kind of far away from it. So, kind of having a little bit of a rough time. And I keep moving the cursor over that and showing... I didn't look at the time, how long it is, but it's there. It's kind of distracting. I don't like that feature. I don't know if you can disable it or not. Looks like Crystal Maiden's going to be securing the bounty rune down here, and she's doing very well, getting that level 2 aura to help out her team.
This'll come in handy.
A lot of harass coming out from the Death Prophet, and yeah, Death Prophet's going to be taking middle, I think, here. I don't mean taking the tower necessarily, but securing middle. Already got the phase boots going on. Resolution's probably working towards Blink Dagger, of course, right away. About 1,000 gold away, so once he gets that, be really nice. A lot more team fight potential. Can help out his team with ganks, stuff like that. But he's probably not going to be leaving lane until he gets that, unless he sees a really good opportunity. Looks like we're going to have a smoked up Sven and Shadow Demon again. I think they may be up to their old tricks. Oh no, I think... Yeah, I think they're going to do the same thing again, and I think they're going to get it. This looks like the same thing as before. Yep, that's a dead ET. ET from home. That's awful. Poor guy. Having a rough time up here, but... the kills... Well, that kill actually did go to Silent, so that's going to boost his farm pretty nicely. So yeah, just farming it up. They're probably going to want to try to gank this Medusa soon, although... Either that or just start taking towers with the Death Prophet fairly soon. Now she's gonna go ahead and pick up the ultimate max level exorcism, and now here it comes, man, pushing down this tower. Look at the tower. So much damage coming out from that. Yeah, so Death Prophet's gonna be looking to take that tower very soon. Probably the next exorcism, maybe even sooner than that. Who knows? Looks like we have a little bit of a fight breaking out. The Elder Titan's going to be pushing forward with the Astral Spirit, and oh, I think these ghosts are going to be able to kill Sven. One more crit swarm will do it, or those last two ghosts. Yeah, and Death Prophet's going to go ahead and pick up a Sven kill there. I don't think that was very well played from Sven. ET going to be coming out, putting on the Astral Spirit. Oh, so much damage. With the dead Shadow Demon, man. Like, I don't know what's going on here. And then the Mag, oh, the Mag caught out too. That's honestly just... that just didn't seem like very good play to me, but I think mistakes have been made, and Resolution almost dying as well, like for nothing, just kind of chilling around here, just almost getting nuked down. It wasn't, you know, I mean, like the ET deaths up here, that's kind of a different story. I mean, I wouldn't really have seen those coming, but these were just kind of like, I don't know, kind of like silly. Whatever, that's just my opinion. I'm probably wrong, but I think mistakes have been made from Empire. Oh, gonna be a disruption coming up on the Razor middle though, and I don't think they're gonna get him though. There's really could have skewered in and tried for an RP, but would they have the damage to take him down? Razor's pretty tanky at this point with the Drums of Endurance, so I don't know if it was worth the risk losing the RP. Medusa's now gonna be farming up a little bit of a stack here. No split shot as of yet though, just want to get the... Oh shit, there goes the duration of the match again. Just want to get the mana shield for the extra survivability, and you can use the Mystic Snake to farm too, so... no need for that split shot until she starts getting more damage and more levels. Doom level 5, gonna be getting level 6 very soon, which will be really nice. And let's see what's going on down here in the middle lane. Gonna be just securing the rune, I guess.
Dire's middle
Sven
tower
getting a
is
little
under attack.
ambitious there with the war cry. It's gonna be able to give, yeah, so 16 bonus armor. Like, that's a pretty lot. That's gonna really help with that natural order
Dire's middle
debuff.
tower is under attack.
And S4 is gonna be ulting here on the Krob. That looking to take this tower, and I think they'll get it. I don't think there's too much Empire can do. There's no dagger up on Magnus. He opted for the mana boots before the dagger, so I don't see them defending this tower unless he can get like a skewer RP. But I mean, he could probably get like one person, but I don't see him getting two. And actually, it's gonna be he's gonna be getting caught out with the sleep from the Elder Titan, but no follow up from Secret. I think instead now they're just going to be backing up. Probably the next exorcism, probably just going to be pushing another tower, taking another tower. And I don't know what Empire's really going to do until there's more farm. Like, you're going to need the dagger on the Magnus to help defend it. More farm on Medusa. You're going to have a Yasha coming, I believe. Yeah, so it's going to be Yasha coming for Medusa. That's a nice little pickup. It's going to help her farm more, give her a little more survivability. I don't think that she'll go straight into a Manta, though. I think she'll probably pick up the Yasha and just keep the Yasha for a while, but she'll probably build like a Lincoln Sphere, I want to say. I don't see her not building one versus like the Doom and like the Razor attack drain, Crystal Maiden Frostbite. So I think she'll be getting a Lincoln's. I think she'll get good value out of it this game. And you kind of you need it most games really on Medusa. The added mana pool and survivability. This is so huge because Medusa turns into a really tanky hero, really tanky damage dealing hero late game. So Lincoln's is always a great way to start that. Could maybe sell it in like the ultra late game or not, but it's a really useful item throughout the whole game, so I imagine she'll be picking that up next. Anyways, that's enough about talking about Lincoln Sphere. Exorcism is going to be up in 15 seconds, so I imagine we'll be seeing a push on one of these two towers, either like the top tower or the bottom tower. We'll see how Empire deals with that. There is still no dagger on the Brewmaster, and there's going to be a dagger on the Magnus. Yeah, so right now that's actually coming out. That's very nice. The Medusa is climbing up in the net worth. She's definitely right up there. Where is she right now? So right now she's just in the top lane farming still, which really she's going to be doing that as long as she can, just farming and farming until she really can't farm anymore, until she is really needed. She's not that great in team fights right now. She does have the Stone Gaze though, which is really nice, and the Mystic Snake kind of helps out a little bit, but I mean nothing too crazy. Like her right clicks don't really do too much right now, so she's just gonna be looking to farm up, and she's gonna be picking up the Ring of Health, so that's probably gonna be for a Lincoln Sphere. What else would Medusa get a Ring of Health for? But Shadow Demon getting a little ballsy here, man. Going down there, putting down the lane ward, scout out for enemy heroes there. I don't know if they're gonna be looking to push this tower with that or what. I think it's just to give a little more survivability to Mag down here. He's been farming up in the Brewmaster. Oh, there's a possibility they come through this way because they are smoked up right now. In which case, actually, the Observer Ward won't really help them anyways, so... oh man, and they really gotta be backing up now. Coming down, that's gonna be a Doom. We'll see if the Doom gets on the Brewmaster before he can split. Oh, Empire has no idea. And he better... Oh, missing the split, man. Getting Doom. That's gonna be a mistake. I'm calling that a mistake for sure. Easy double kill for Empire here. Or Secret, sorry. Jeez, yeah, that was honestly a mistake. I mean, they had the wards there, but I guess they didn't anticipate the smoke. But definitely not splitting. He probably could have survived if he split. You just moved the Earth one away. You could have threw a rock at one of them, put one of them up into the air with the cyclone. So I think that's going to be a mistake from Brewmaster. He did have time to react. It wasn't like completely like he got blinked on or anything like that. So I'm going to be TPing top here. Not going to be able to save the tower in time, so that's a nice little pickup, and that's actually going to make Medusa climb ahead in the net worth. It's very nice. I keep moving the fucking cursor over that thing. I hate it. I hate it so much. I don't want to know the length of the match, man. I want it to be a mystery. Like, I don't want to know, because if you can tell by, tell the length of the match, that gives you an idea of who's going to win, possibly, I mean, not necessarily, but, like, I don't want to see. I don't want any clues. So Sven, I feel like the Sven pick hasn't really gotten, like, too much value. They did get those two kills top on ET, but, so far I don't think it's really paid for itself. So we'll see if it does later on. I think it will with the Warcry. I think that's a really nice. I'm probably like kind of like overemphasizing that. It's probably not that great, but I think it'll definitely help out a lot. Give me an invisible mag here. They're coming in. Nice skewer there, and that's going to be a dead Doom for sure. Will a team fight ensue though? I don't think they can with the dead Doom. We'll see what they decide to do though. Although Empire Resolution getting pretty low, and here comes in the Razor. Not popping out just yet, saving it, and here comes the Stone Gaze. And, oh, nice stomp from AT, going to be slowing things down, and they're just going to have to retreat out of there. They can't fight it, not with the, oh, Exorcism is off cooldown though, but I still don't think they can fight it. Medusa's not putting up that much damage at this point in the game. There is a blink though, and a split ready, available to them, but they're going to be just backing out. The Exorcism is now just coming off cooldown. Overall, I mean, that was a pretty fair engagement, I think. Like a pretty good for Empire, pretty favorable. They lost the Shadow Demon, but they got the Doom, which is definitely a good trade, I think. Medusa just back in the jungle, farming up. Hasn't died yet, so she's doing pretty good on farm. She can get that Lincoln's in around 20 to probably like 25 minutes. I think that's decent. Meanwhile, looks like Death Prophet's gonna be pushing top to looking for the tower probably, which she'll get if Empire doesn't respawn to. She'll get it really fast. They're gonna have to like, get up there like now, but they're too distracted right now by this fight bottom. It looks like oh man, Mag getting caught out again. Gonna die from the Doom tick, I think. Disruption, but he's gonna need to be denied, and he was denied. Very nice deny. Split coming out though, gonna be forcing that Doom back. Doom spent, man. No Doom, no Scorched Earth available. He's gonna be going down from the split pandas. But meanwhile, Razor coming in though, man. No mecha on the Razor. Interesting choice. Gonna be going for the instead of the BKB straight up. A lot of damage stolen, man. And that's gonna be dead from the Q. So and TPN out, and yeah, there's something they can do to stop that. Disaster. So that's disaster for Team Empire, man. And then meanwhile, you also have Secret up here taking the tower, split pushing. They didn't. The Magnus got caught. It just didn't work out, man. Like they can't have the Magnus get. They have a good team fight build, I think, but not if the Magnus is gonna be getting caught out. Didn't even get his RP off. Like that's not good, man. And so they lost that fight. And you know what? Death Prophet wasn't even there, so things are looking kind of grim for Empire. I think the Medusa is kind of the saving grace, but right now she doesn't have the farm she needs. She is farming pretty well though, and she is on top of net worth though, so if she's allowed to keep doing this, I mean, maybe she'll be enough. Maybe it'll be enough, who knows. Ooh, kick in the face right there. Death Prophet just taking all of Silence farm, man, that's not cool. Stealing it from right under her nose. Gonna be getting the Yules, which is nice for the disable. Catch it up. You can pair that up with like the ET stomp. So pretty solid pickup, I think. And of course the movement speed. And she is fast as fuck right now. Like every Death Prophet's fast as fuck though, right? 522. So she's maxed out when she uses her phase boots. Oh, it's with the dust though. So she's pretty much maxed out anyways though. Gonna be moving into the jungle. A lot of dust action this game, man. And oh, get out of there, Shadow Demon. Yeah, he's dead. Doom kept blinking in there, standing still for a second, but Yeah, they're gonna go ahead and pick up the kill on the Shadow Demon. And oh no, oh nice RP though, gonna be getting two, but the Exorcism though, that's just doing so much damage, man. Like, there's nothing else around to tank it except for the hero, so that's gonna be a disaster. Resolution's gonna die. If not from the right clicks, he's just gonna die from the Doom tick. And yep, there it goes. 3 more dead from a really efficient smoke gank. A lot of smoke ganking coming out from Secret, and Empire is not responding to it well. I mean, really, they should probably be putting some sentries down or something like that to deal with it, since this isn't the first time now they've been smoke ganked. That was like that one in the bottom lane where they picked up the double kill. There was another one after that, I believe. So, looks like we got a little bit of disaster here, man. The Shadow Demon disconnected from the game. So, took out the kill deaths though at the moment. Well, I don't know how long this is gonna take. I don't know when they're gonna get this issue resolved, man. Alright, so we got the Razor, who is 5-0 on a mega kill streak. Razor is going to have the BKB, the drums, and really everything he needs to raid. Razor is one of those carries who doesn't really need a ton of items to do a lot of damage. You know, he does so much with like the Plasma Field, Static Link, Eye of the Storm, even Unstable Current, man. Look at that 100 damage and the slow. That's a real pain in my ass, you know? So, okay, it looks like they're ready to resume here. But yeah, I mean, they don't really have crazy farm-dependent heroes like the Blink. Once they get like the Blink on Doom, Deathhopper doesn't really need too much. Even she got like Phase Boost. She has a Yules now, and already gonna be getting that heart very soon, probably like the 25-minute mark or so. Medusa, it looks like she has enough for Lincoln's, or she's just barely short of it. I think. I want to say she has like 50 gold. I'm not sure, but so she pretty much has the Lincolns right now. So that's really good timing, I think. The 25-minute mark. I mean, all things considered, I think that's pretty decent. She hasn't died yet, despite all the smoke ganks. They haven't been able to get the Medusa. She's been playing very defensively. I think very well. So good play coming out from her, and she's gonna be having the Lincolns on the way to her now. So that's really nice. Again, that's just gonna give her some much-needed defense, make her a lot more tanky and survivable. Something she definitely needs, man, for the Doom. All that shit, bro. Meanwhile, got Doom down here doing the dance. Doing the dance, man. Deuce is doing very well on farm, but I don't think it's... I don't want to say it's not going to be enough, because Medusas are still, like, you know, she's one of the hardest late game carries, like, ever, so she definitely could be the turnaround point, but, like, they're just getting raped right now, and really I don't think it has... I think it has something to do with the draft. I don't think they have, like, the perfect draft to deal with what Secret has, but I think they've been making a lot of mistakes, though, too. A Split Earth going to be catching the Brew, for what? I mean, there's nothing keeping him there, so... But going to be coming in here, Primal Split, but is it going to be enough, though? The BKB and the Razor are already going to be being popped, nothing you can do about that. Going to be chasing down the Death Prophet, but Death Prophet's so tanky with that Reaver. So, I mean, who does he go for? And look at the Yules action coming out, I mean... Or excuse me, that was just disabled from the pandas themselves, but not really getting much done. Losing a spin in the process. Razor's gonna be diving there, getting another kill on the Brew, finishing him off. This is just disaster, honestly, from Team Empire. Yeah, that's another kill, man, on the Shadow Demon. Losing the supports, losing the Brew. Not much Medusa can do right now. I mean, just throw out the snake, kind of try to delay him a little bit, but they're going to be taking this tower, and I imagine Rax. Spend is already back, though. There's a pretty short respawn time, so there's still a Doom, though, so... But no, looks like they're going to be playing it safe, though. Just backing up here. I don't want to risk it. Like, Sven's already back, Shadow Demon's back, the Brew's coming back very soon. No ultimate, but they decided to back up. Maybe go for Roshan. I don't know, but either way, you know, just keep it safe. Keep it safe. You know, don't throw the game, because they definitely have a very good advantage right now. You know, the Medusa is kind of a concern, but look at this. Like, the Death Prophet already finishing a heart. Like, Medusa can't get through that, man. Like, she's not gonna be able to get through that level of tankiness. Not without, like, something, I don't know, she's gonna need some serious damage, man. Like, maybe even consider getting a Divine Rapier fairly soon. Um, maybe get like a little bit more tankiness though, because there is still like there's a lot of damage within like the Exorcism, the Natural Order. You got like the
Radiant's
Doom
bottom
coming out,
tower
stuff like
is under
that. So
attack.
she's probably gonna want to get a little bit more tankiness. Maybe finish off the Manta. She has the Lincolns to block one thing. The Manta will probably be pretty nice. You can get the Manta, and then that'll give her a little bit more tankiness. But she'll be able to get out of like a frostbite or something like that. I believe it also breaks like the static link. So if she's getting static link, she can get like Manta out of it, and just like a little bit more damage. Obviously, you got the illusions. So it could be that, or she could be, maybe she goes straight for like Scotty, something like that, more tankiness, a little bit more damage. The slow is obviously really nice. I want to say it's probably going to be between that, like Manta or Scotty. Maybe like Helm of the Dominator into Reaver. Probably not though. She's going to want like the other stats too, I think, like for the mana shield. So meanwhile, nothing too crazy is going on right now. Just kind of farming, just pushing out the lanes a little bit. A Force Staff, nice utility item that's gonna give some more survivability to like Medusa, stuff like that. You can Force Staff her out. Set up for some kills perhaps. Although it looks like Secret's gonna be looking to push bottom. I don't know. Maybe they're just pushing out the lane. Nice D ward there. But I mean they're probably clear to take this Rex, to be honest, but maybe just look to push out the lane. Maybe take a Roshan? Not sure. They may not want to risk the Roshan fight. You got like a you don't want like a 3 or 4 or 5 man RP going in there, something like that. So one thing else also I
Dire's
didn't
middle
really
tower
emphasize
is
was
under
like the
attack.
Empower on the Medusa. Doesn't get the effect from the cleave, but the bonus damage is obviously really nice. Combine that with split shot, and that's pretty,
Dire's
you know,
middle
it's pretty
tower
scary.
is under
So
attack.
looking to go with safe play once again, taking this middle tower here. Middle tower is doing pretty much nothing to
Dire's
Death
middle
Prophet right
tower
now.
is
She
under
has the
attack.
heart to keep herself alive, so I think this is going to be for free. I don't know. There's really not a lot Empire can do aside from hoping that Secret clumps up. Like that there, you could probably get like a 2-man RP, but I mean, what's that really going to do though?
Dire's middle tower
You know,
has
Razor's so
fallen.
tanky. Death Prophet there with the Exorcism anytime. So I think that's, yeah, that's a tower for free, man. Really not a ton they can do about it. Shadow Demon scouting out with the Shadow Poison there. And right now they're just kind of stuck in limbo, man. They can't really leave base, or a little, at least they're worried to. Empire is actually kind of retreating to their side of the map into their forests. But they could be doing more smoke ganks. It could be anywhere right now. Empire doesn't really have any vision. They actually don't have any wards out, which is kind of unfortunate for them. That's gonna slow down the Medusa's farm quite a bit, man. Let's look at the net worth once again, and Medusa is still on top of the net worth though. Is she getting a Manta with this? I guess she's not getting a Manta because she didn't buy. I mean, she has enough to finish it right now. So I'm guessing it's gonna be a Scotty. That's pretty cool. Gonna be getting the Scotty. That's gonna give her like the tankiness, the more increased mana pool, the slow. So it's getting like a casual Yasha. Gives the
Roshan
movement
has
speed.
fallen to the
Meanwhile, you're
Radiant.
gonna have Empire taking, or I'm sorry, Secret taking Roshan. No contest. No, not gonna be contesting it at all. I mean, can they even? I mean, I guess the RP if they get a good enough RP, but they can just split up for that. I mean, they killed it. They didn't even use the exorcism, so that just shows how powerful like natural. Actually, natural order isn't. Is it? I don't know if that works on Roshan. I think it does. I'm not sure. But either way, they have the right clicks to take it down pretty fast. So Razor getting more survivability with the plate mail. Razor's such an annoying hero, man. Just hard, so tough to kill. Like, you know, with spells from the unstable current, just coming in. Like, you got the plate mail, you got BKB. He's got tremendous movement speed, just zipping around the battlefield, and an Aegis on top of that. Oh, and and he just finished CC. So yeah, that's a tough Razor to kill, and that's just gonna add to more, or I'm sorry, less like armor on the Medusa, which really sucks for her, man. But she will be able to kind of make up for it with the Scotty and the Sven Warcry, which I overemphasize. But you know, hey, it helps. Now it looks like with the ages, they're gonna be looking to sieges, and oh man, is there anything Empire can even do right now? I mean, hope, you know, pray to God that Secret clumps up, get a nice RP. I don't think there's anything they can do though. We'll see. I mean, he's definitely looking for it. He can't even get in range, man, with those fucking ghosts everywhere, but yeah, he's looking for it.
Dire's bottom barracks has
And yep, that's gonna be for free, not even a contestant. There's gonna be a stone thrown on the Razor, but I don't think they can kill him. He's just so tanky, man. Here comes out the Stone Gaze. That's gonna just send the Razor back. Oh, what a nice RP. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 heroes, man. That is some nice AoE coming out there, but is it gonna be enough? Death Prophet's looking to get away, and I think she's gonna get away. It's so tanky with that Heart, man, and a plate mail on her, and the Razor's gonna be coming back. And now they're going to be looking to turn this fight. So far they've only gotten the Crystal Vein, which is essentially nothing. Oh no. That's going to be, oh man, almost a double kill for the Razor. But it's going to be killing the Shadow Demon. And it looks like that's about it. Going to be looking to chase us though, which I don't know if it's the right idea, man. Everyone's still at full health pretty much, though. And that Razor is still pretty dangerous, man. Medusa is doing work though, pumping out a lot of damage, but man, and that comes in with the Death Prophet going to be getting an unstoppable streak. Oh man, I don't like this. Because they're going to be getting like the Elder Titan, which doesn't mean too much. Losing the Mag and the Brew, which is definitely worth more, I think, than the Elder Titan. Oh, just barely not getting Doom though, which kind of sucks. Doom's so fast, so much regen from Scorched Earth. Death Prophet gonna be coming in, and it looks like Shadow Demon. Oh, he's dead. Oh man, not good. A wicked 6 streak. Medusa's gonna be finishing that Scotty though, I think, right now. So that's kind of nice, but overall, just kind of more disaster for Empire. Losing the racks, losing 3 heroes, strung out over a small period of time. But yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. I mean. Yeah, it's not looking too great for Empire. They still definitely have a chance though. This Medusa, man. In Medusa we trust. Finishing that Scotty, attacking pretty fast, hitting a little harder. I don't know if she finishes the Manta next. Personally, that's probably what I would do, but I don't know if that's, although maybe go straight for like some increased damage, because you're gonna need some serious damage to deal with the like the Razor and the Death Prophet. So I think maybe a Divine at this point, man. I don't know.
Radiant's bottom
I mean,
tower
this
under
is a
attack.
pretty dire situation though. Down in the lane of racks. Hold that thought. We're gonna have to spin. He's gonna be going down, no problem. No, but the Force Staff actually gonna be getting him out of the fray. That's really nice. But the Shadow Demon unfortunately is gonna fall. Kind of a rough game for Shadow Demon, man. Yeah, 1 in 9. He's getting raped all
Dire's
game.
top tower is under attack.
Poor Shadow Demon. So sorry. Damn, look how far you can zoom out. That's crazy. But
Radiant's bottom tower
yeah, it's kind of a
is
tough
under
game
attack.
there. I don't know. So far I haven't seen the value out of. I fucking hate that. So far I haven't seen too much value out of this spin though. Now's the time I think where he's really gonna shine, man. He's got that Warcry. Say goodbye, Natural Order, because
Radiant's
Warcry's
bottom
here.
tower is under attack.
I don't think it's gonna be that great though.
Invisibility.
Morbid Mask on the Brewmaster. Aw. Helm the Dominator? I don't know. I have no idea what that's really for. Oh, I'm getting Doom before he can even get the Primal Split off. Although Doom is going to be getting caught. Blinked into the trees. That's a mistake. And here comes the Medusa, man. Doing some serious damage to that Crystal Maiden. She's going to be going down. One more hit. Split Shot's going to be able to get her there. And she's just pumping out damage, man. Silence there. No Manta to get out of that. But she's just pumping out the damage, though. Double kill. 3 down for Empire. But Medusa's just shooting away, man. 2 down. The Razor did actually go down, and now the Chrome goes down, and a triple kill there for the Medusa. That's fantastic, man. So Oh man, I mean this is happening. In Medusa we trust. It's gonna be going middle, getting even more farm here, and oh man, 5k, just like just 1,200 away from the Divine Rapier if she decides to go for it, which she very well might, man. I mean, they did. I'd say they won that fight,
Almighty money.
but more items gonna be coming out for the Razor and the Death Prophet. Like, she's like the Medusa's gonna be like a serious target now. I think like they're gonna realize that more, so they're probably gonna be wanting to focus her. So, maybe get more survivability. I don't know, man. I think she's getting. I think she's getting a Divine Rapier. Oh yeah, it has to be a Divine Rapier. What else would it be with a Sacred Relic, right? Abyssal Medusa. Oh man, enemy Medusa has Sacred Relic. Enemy Medusa. Yeah, man, this has to be Divine Rapier. Oh boy, that's gonna be some serious damage output. So we'll see how that works out. Still ahead in the net worth. Kill deaths. 817160. 60 still. Hasn't died one time this game. That's pretty impressive. Keeping herself alive. Highest hero level, just overall, like the highest in everything. Oh, and there's the Empower, by the way. That's really nice. So that's, damn man, 50% bonus damage on her. Combine that with Divine Rapier. That's unholy. Currently buyback, but that's gonna go away when she gets the Divine Rapier. But I mean, if she dies with the Divine Rapier, it's probably over anyways, so. Man, 312, just playing Farmville all game. She's not even playing DotA, she's playing Farmville. One thing the Secret cannot allow to happen, I think, is let Empire take the Roshan. And okay, so Medusa did get the Divine Rapier finally. She has a Divine Rapier. Oh man, I am concerned for Secret, man, but I'm also kind of concerned for Empire, 'cause this is pretty high risk play right here. If it's gonna go down to the fight, I mean, like the positioning of the fight, and oh man, like right now I don't. Oh man, it's gotta be an organized fight. It's gotta be. They gotta take the right fight. They can't let the Medusa get like caught out, take too much damage. They're gonna need a nice RP probably. Some nice disables from like the Sven, the Boulder, Shadow Demon even. You know, they gotta keep the Medusa alive. They gotta keep her able to pump out the damage. So they can't let her get focused down and then lose the Divine. If they do, I think it's 100% like it's over. Secret also though, as I was saying before, they don't want to let the let Empire take Roshan. I think if they let Empire take Roshan, man, Empire's gonna have like free reign to pretty much push and maybe even end the game in one death push with with the Divine. They cannot let Medusa get Divine though. If they, Aegis. If they let her get Aegis, man, that's gonna be really bad news for them. They're gonna have to kill her twice. I don't like this. Why doesn't she have the mana shield on? Well, I mean, not like they're in combat yet, but they could be very soon, man. They're close by. You gotta have the mana shield on. Like, why not have it on at all times? There's no reason. Medusa, please put your mana shield on, please. This is gonna be a fight, and I don't like this. I don't think that Empire knows about this. They don't know about the fight coming. No, Boo's gonna be blinking in there. Here comes the ulti out from Medusa, doing some serious damage, but she's focusing down the Crow, which I don't think is right. There's this gonna be getting doomed. You can't focus the doom the Crow in time, man. A nice RP securing 2, but the Divine Rapier is just on the ground. They can't even pick it up. Oh no, disaster. This was not the fight, man. This was not the fight. Very, very poorly executed. Medusa was kind of separate. Yeah, they're just gonna go ahead and call GG right now. Oh, that was awful. That was painful. And I don't even think. Yeah, Medusa didn't even have her mana shield on, so that's a huge mistake, man. That is not good. So, yeah. So there it is. That's GG. It's nice, good play by Silent. I don't like that, man. Empire made a lot of mistakes, man. I don't think their draft was. I think they could have won. Definitely had potential to win. I just want to verify 100% that the Mana Shield was actually off the entire fight. 'Cause I'm pretty sure it was off the entire fight, which is, oh my god, so much damage she could have been preventing. Like, well, she does get doomed, I guess, which I think disables the Mana Shield. So, still though, I mean, there was quite a bit before that. Like, why would you not have that on? She didn't have, like, but whatever. Either way, this is just an awful fight, man. Like, that's not good. Not the kind of fight they needed. Oh man. And then again, Medusa focusing down the Krob. Not the right target for sure. Although she couldn't get much split shot value, I don't think. So just, yeah, very bad fight. Not very poorly executed. Either way, guys, that's going to be the game. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this game. I love seeing Medusa. She's one of my favorite heroes to play and watch. So yeah, I'm probably going to be casting more games from this tournament. Not in any specific order. I'll probably be casting the finals when they actually happen. So yeah, hope you enjoy it. So stick around for more content. Thank you. Have a good one.